Welcome back. For both buyers and sellers, home inspections play an important role in the purchase of a home. Our WSFL TV trusted advisors, broker Patty DeSilva and realtor Chris Green, gave us the inside scoop on what to look for when getting your home inspected. Patty, Chris, good morning. Welcome back to ISF.
Good morning. Thank you for having us.
Yes, there is a surplus of homes. People are buying them. And when it comes to buying a home, there's a laundry list of things that you have to check off. One of them is the inspection. Patty, what is the inspection?
The inspection is the time for the buyer to have a checkup of the house. And an inspector is going to come and check everything from top to bottom and provide the buyer with a very, very lengthy 20 to 100 page report that hopefully the buyer won't be too scared of. But it's basically a checkup of the home.
Right.
You know, the seller's supposed to disclose everything that they know that is not correct with the home, but the inspection is to uncover what is behind the walls and that kind of stuff.
Chris, you said earlier it's pretty much like a physical for the
physical,
home, right?
Right.
How does the seller prepare their home? Because I would think as a seller, it's like you're being judged. Your home's being judged by somebody.
So it's interesting because there's things you know, things you know you don't know, and things you don't know you don't know.
Yeah.
Right.
The whole saying, right? Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, they're going to find things you don't know, but things you do know, don't hide it. Just try to fix those things. You could even do a pre-inspection. Have someone come in, do a little rundown, give you a checklist to take some of those off the plate, like the little things, and work on some things you didn't know before you sell it, so that once you're under contract and it's going through the process,
you don't have a surprise.
smooth. There's no surprises.
Yeah.
No surprises.
No.
Relationships with the people that are doing all of these
Yeah.
things, right? Like your broker, your realtor, and also your inspector. You want to be on the same page. What types of questions should you be asking, or what kinds of conversations should you be having with your inspector?
With the inspector. Well, if I'm the buyer or the seller, the buyer, you want to uncover things like plumbing. You want to know roof issues. You want to know, your water heater, your
the major ticket
major
items.
ticket stuff.
I think it's important to ask the inspector, what does this mean for real? How much time would I need to fix it? How much time until I need to fix it? How much is this going to cost me? Is it really important? Also something important for the buyer to make sure that they're not working with an inspector that is a super Debbie Downer glass half empty, because they can really scare buyers. Something really minimum,
Right.
We have some older homes here. They have electrical panels that are old. Okay, you need to replace them. It's not a big deal. If you get a credit, this is not something difficult to do. Things like that.
Yeah,
for
you
instance.
touched on something a big deal, and that's termites in South Florida.
Yeah.
Termites happen.
They're
treat 'em,
everywhere.
they're gone.
Yes, I
So,
know.
but-
My home had termites, ladies
Yes,
and gentlemen.
everybody's home
And
is
I
going to
think
get
all of our
termites.
homes have, and they
Right.
will have it at some point. So
Yes.
it's something an inspector needs to say. It's very common, but there's a way to resolve
Yes,
it.
to
You
treat
can
it.
spot
It's
treat
resolution.
tent. It's done.
Yes.
So you don't have to. It's not a. It's something we can
New
come. We can meet
construction
the
has
terms.
termites because they're subterranean termites. So when the ground is touched, they can come up.
Yeah.
Well,
So-
Patty, new
You wake them up.
construction. I'm glad you brought that up
Yes.
because people think that new is quality, that
Yes.
new is fresh, fresh out the box, but also new can be kind of a little daunting because no one's lived in the home,
That's
right?
exactly
Right.
right.
That's
We
right.
always advise our buyers of new construction to do a full home inspection, because the house may look good to you, but how do you know if how do you know if the windows are properly sealed and latching correctly? How do you know if the straps in your roof are all strapped correctly? Those kind of things. How electrical panel was properly, everything is properly placed. So it's very
Yeah.
important.
No
And then-
one's ever lived there. The
Yeah,
people
so-
come in. The plumbers do their
Yeah.
plumbing. They leave. Electrical, but
There
no
isn't a
one's
test
in
drive.
there.
There's
no
no
one's
test
stayed in the
drive.
house.
Right,
It's-
no one is. Right, not even a test drive.
Right.
Right, you gotta do so.
This is a wealth of information. You guys are a wealth of knowledge that we're so grateful to have here on WSFL TV, because buying a home is, as we've talked about many times, one of the biggest
Yes.
purchases you will make in your life.
Yes.
And as we've also talked about extensively, it's very involved.
Very involved, yes.
A lot of
There's
processes
so many things
as we
going
move
on at the
forward.
same time.
And you both make it so easy for us. Chris Green, Patty DeSilva, thank you so much.
Jason. Thank you.
you.